Baker. Assisted by number 24, Coach Ellis. 12, Lucas Paulson. At level 343. Baker. From Ellis Paulson at 323. Goalie saves in the first period. The Bruins 81st 3. The Green Wave number 1, Casey Merrill 8. girls penalty and number 11, Nick Lee, 2 minutes to hook. And attempting 12:53. Lee off with the hook, 12:53. Three-way power play goal. Scored by number 21, Brock Magnell. Assisted by number 23, Cameron Lizakowski. And the goal, 14-21. Magnell for Lizakowski at 14-21. only saved in the second period. The Bruins 7, 2-period total of 10. Maryland Green Wave 5, 2-period total of 13.
East Grand Forks Greenwave Sports on YourLiveEvent.com are made possible by the Greenwave corporate sponsors, including Eagle Electric, American Federal Bank East Grand Forks, Sanford Health East Grand Forks, American Crystal Sugar Company, Little Miracles, Northland Custom Woodworking, Imprints Screen Printing, Hugo's Family Marketplace, Weber Irrigation, Achieve therapy and fitness. CNH Insurance East Grand Forks. Please thank and patronize these sponsors of Green Wave Athletics whenever possible.
My U of M is real, hands-on, and will get me ready for anything. Crookston is the U of M for me.
Green Wave at full strength.
Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
And a good Monday night. Welcome back to the East Grand Forks Civic Center. I'm Joel Morgan. It is high school boys hockey on yourliveevent.com. The Green Wave returning home for game number 3 of the season as they continue their season opening series against North Dakota EDC schools. It'll be another tough competition for the Green Wave tonight as they take on the Fargo South Shanley Bruins as the East Grand Forks Green Wave look to get their first win of this high school hockey season. Let's go back to Saturday where East Grand Forks was in action for the first time this year, and they suffered a loss against powerhouse Grand Forks Central by a final score of 7-4, a game where the Green Wave got up early on a goal that came 26 seconds into the game. Brody Schultz got the score and started. Landon Parker, Jackson Panzer got the assist. It would be 2-1 at the end of the first period, and Grand Forks Central tagged on 3 goals in the second period, while East Grand Forks responded back with 2 goals in the latter half of the second period, bringing us into the final 17 minutes with the score all tied up at 4 apiece. But Grand Forks Central was able to put away 3 goals in the final frame to come away with the win, 7-4 on the 7-4 in the afternoon, and an impressive performance coming for Joey Kennelly of the Grand Forks Central Knights. He scored 4 goals and an assist for 5 points in that game. Now that was 4 goals coming over 2 games for that Grand Forks Central senior. Well, the lead scorer was Landon Parker, who had 2 goals and an assist to finish with 3 points. Landon Parker will remain as the first line center, while Jackson Panzer moves from winger on the first line to center of the second line as they try to make some adjustments to try to figure out how to get some offense rolling. One storyline that came out of game number 1 on Saturday was just an inability to score with the man advantage 3 times in that game, make that 4 times in that game. There was a power play opportunity that came for the Green Wave, and they were just unable to capitalize while allowing 2 power play goals in that loss against Grand Forks Central. The opponent tonight, the Fargo South Bruins. Well, the Bruins are playing in a season with things we expected the unexpected in this season, which started in January, but more to be unexpected for Coach Dean French and his team. The Bruins lost some players to other opportunities to play hockey and lost some players to injury, so they are playing with a condensed lineup, bringing up some players from their junior varsity team. They will be a little freshman heavy, especially when it comes to the defensive pairings here this evening against the Green Wave. But the South Shanley Bruins, who were runners-up in the state hockey tournament in North Dakota last year, still bring some firepower on their team. Tanner Kirkerby, a team-high 8 goals and 7 assists. He has 15 points. He is not just the top scorer on that team, but he also finds himself ranking amongst the top 15 in the state in scoring. And their goaltending for Fargo South is some of the top in the state. We'll hear from Coach Tyler Palmasino coming up here in our American Crystal Sugar Company pregame show. But Zach Sandy, the senior goaltender, 10 goals against in 7 games this season, a 1.28 goals against average. That is the top in the state of North Dakota. So they may be able to capitalize on some youth in this lineup for the Bruins, but they're going to have to get it past Zach Sandy, that goaltender who will be between the pipes here this evening for the Fargo South Bruins. This is our American Crystal Sugar Company pregame show. Thanks for joining us again tonight. High school hockey on yourliveevent.com. We will be back with more.
American Crystal Sugar Company, with their 4,000 plus employees and shareholders, are deeply rooted in the communities of the Red River Valley. They're committed to the sustainability and growth of their business and to improving lives in the places where we work and live by investing in people, our communities, and the future of American Crystal Sugar. Visit crystalsugar.com to learn more about scholarships, grants, volunteerism, donations, and more through the Community Roots American Crystal Giving Program. Growing strong community roots. American Crystal Sugar Company.
At East Grand Forks Public Schools, excellence is the expectation for every learner every day. East Grand Forks Public Schools will engage and empower learners to contribute and succeed in a diverse and changing world. Today's student, tomorrow's leader. For more information on the East Grand Forks Public Schools, including teachers' pages, updates, the weekly newsletter, EGF activities and events calendars, and more, go to egf.k12.mn.us. Good luck, Green Wave, from the East Grand Forks Public Schools.
YourLiveEvent.com is grateful to be working with the East Grand Forks Public Schools to provide a video stream and play-by-play for varsity home athletic events this season. We encourage all fans to subscribe to YourLiveEvent.com YouTube channel and to like this video stream. YourLiveEvent.com is powered by R&J Broadcasting Incorporated and Halstead Telephone. If you are interested in becoming a sponsor, visit YourLiveEvent.com for more information.
There's no way to count the number of sandwiches you've packed over the years. Hard to imagine this day would come. Yeah, there's still the same fields, the same roads, the same hard work. But now they're in someone else's hands. And you couldn't be more proud of who you're handing the farm to. No matter what the future holds, Ag Country is here to help you plan ahead.
Welcome back to high school hockey on YourLiveEvent.com. It is the Green Wave hosting the Fargo South Shanley Bruins boys hockey for you on this Monday night. Coming up tomorrow night, we'll have our first broadcast of the year of Green Wave girls hockey. They'll be at home tomorrow night playing Thief River Falls. We'll have the JV contest beginning around 5:30 with the varsity contest to follow right here on YourLiveEvent.com. Also going on our other channel, our other East Grand Forks Green Wave channel, girls basketball, the Green Wave at home against Oak Grove. The varsity contest of that one should get underway shortly. You can see our full schedule at YourLiveEvent.com. And if you missed any of these games, would like a chance to watch again, get onto YouTube, look for the Your Live Event channel. We'll have all of those games archived for you to watch anytime on demand. This is our American Crystal Sugar Company pregame show. We'll be back to hear from head coach Tyler Palmasino, head coach of the Green Wave. This is high school hockey on YourLiveEvent.com.
East Grand Forks Green Wave Sports on YourLiveEvent.com are made possible by the Green Wave corporate sponsors, including Tim Shea's Nursery and Landscaping, Salon 222, Evergreen Insurance Agency, Border States Trophy and Awards, Leisureland RV, Northdale Oil, Shields, Custom Stripes. We ask that you please thank and patronize these sponsors of the Green Wave Athletics whenever possible.
Halstead Telephone knows we all like choices. You can choose to have communication and data services up to 1 gigabit over a reliable state-of-the-art fiber optic network. And you can choose to have the same great services available town or country with local service and support. You can choose to have an individual service or bundle. You can choose to avoid tricky promotional pricing. You can choose unlimited data. The choice seems clear. Choose Halstead Telephone, broadband voice TV. 1-800-457-2125.
Welcome back to East Grand Forks Hockey on YourLiveEvent.com. Coach Tyler Palmasino with us here on our pregame show. Coach, a loss coming for you guys Saturday against a good Grand Forks Central team. Started out well. You guys scored early. What impressed me the most was your defense's ability in that first period to really control the neutral zone.
Yeah, I thought first 10 minutes of that game we played well, probably our best hockey of the year. Unfortunately, it was more than a 10-minute hockey game, and after that we continued to make mistakes that cost us.
What would you say were the adjustments that Grand Forks Central was able to make against you, and what was the discussion about that after the game?
Well, I don't think they made any adjustments. I think their top line was just that good. Panzer and Canelli, we didn't have an answer for them. It didn't matter who we had on the ice, and they had a hand in all 7 of their goals. So I think there's your answer.
Some positives to take away from that was you guys got some offense rolling. You controlled that first period. Again, that's just game number 2 for you guys.
Was that another factor that was discussed after the game and in preparation for this one?
Yeah, a little bit. At some point, we got to quit using that as an excuse. But obviously, game 2 for us, game 10 for them, big difference. So we definitely talked about that. But going forward, like some point in time, we just got to play, and tonight we just got to play.
Power play for you guys, man advantage. You guys weren't able to capitalize on that. There hasn't been a lot of time to work on that from Saturday to today, but what have you done to maybe try to maximize having that man advantage at some point of 2-man?
Well, we haven't we can't practice Sunday, so no practice yesterday, and we're gonna go over some video, and that's about all we can do right now.
Early in the season, already a few changes coming to your lines here. First line seems to be intact, some movement around in the second and third. What were some calls for those changes, or is some of it just a matter of just trying to figure out what's going to work?
Well, we just want to, we split up Panzer and Parker tonight. We want to add a little consistency to our lineup, and they're, I think, our 2 best forwards, so we get them on the ice a little more. Less time on the ice without them, which hopefully will help us on both sides of the puck.
This Fargo South team that you're going to play, they've had some injuries they've dealt with. They've had some players who they expected to be big players who aren't back this season. They're moving some guys around, but runners-up last year in the state of North Dakota. What do you expect out of the Bruins, and what is the key here to get the win number 1 on the year?
Well, we got to get to the net. Sandy's the best goalie, maybe the best goalie we'll see all year. And we got to find a way to get some greasy goals. There's no doubt about that. And hey, we're 0-2. We can't be fancy. We got to go out and grind and find a way to win.
All right, thanks, Coach. Good luck.
Thank you.
And that was head coach Tyler Palmasino here on our American Crystal Sugar Company pregame show. He said it is the short schedule, the few amount of games they played this season compared to this big stretch of North Dakota schools is no longer something that they are going to use as an excuse for performance on the ice. They will be playing against this Fargo South Shanley team, which again will be playing in game number 10 of the year. They are 7-2 on the season, but a gauntlet of a start to the year schedule-wise for the Green Wave, but they're hoping it pays off when they get to section and play in the Mariucci Conference this season. This is our American Crystal Sugar Company pregame show. We'll step aside again. We'll get our national anthem coming up, and then we'll come back to meet our starting lineups and get you ready for period number 1. This is high school boys hockey on yourliveevent.com.
Public schools. Excellence is the expectation for every learner every day. At East Grand Forks, they offer a number of extracurricular activities, including athletics, academic clubs, speech, drama, and many more. At ISD 595, they encourage students to participate in as many extracurricular activities as possible. They feel students will gain valuable life lessons through these activities. For more information, visit egf.k12.mn.us. Good luck, Green Wave, from the East Grand Forks Public Schools.
The Minnesota State High School League reminds us that the educational value of this event is more important than its outcome. Respect for others, including opponents and officials, is one of those values. Support today's teams with the respect they deserve. When you have a great team and great fans, a great game is practically a given. So, root for your team and enjoy every moment of today's game. This reminder is brought to you by the Minnesota State High School League.
The unknown consumes so much of our lives. That's why Concordia College in Moorhead, Minnesota is committed to providing clarity. We recognize that comparing colleges, especially the price, can be confusing. Concordia has always been a place where students of all economic backgrounds find success. And for next fall, we are reducing tuition by more than $15,000 so that any student who can imagine themselves at Concordia can be a Cobber. Now's the time to take a look at Concordia College, Moorhead, Minnesota. ConcordiaNow.com.
The Green Wave Sports Boosters was started in 1974 to help provide financial support through fundraising to all Green Wave high school athletic programs. With the generous help of its members and local business, the Green Wave Sports Boosters has helped our student athletes succeed and strive for excellence for 47 years. The Boosters would like to thank all current family and business members for their continued support. Go to greenwaveboosters.com for more information. Please consider becoming a member today.
I'm really happy here because on a daily basis when I get here, I'm so excited to work with the people around me.
I thoroughly like walking through the door and seeing everybody. It's just a great place to work.
Every Sunday I'm ready to come to work Monday morning. Like, we laugh and we joke, but we get work done. But I've never had a bad day here.
East Grand Forks Green Wave Sports on YourLiveEvent.com are made possible by the Green Wave corporate sponsors, including Up North Pizza Pub, BSN Sports, East Grand Forks Youth Basketball Association, Construction Engineers, Red River Bean and Seed LLC, Franson Bank and Trust, GW and Sons Construction, East Grand Forks Blue Line Club, Reliance Telephone and Security, and by Caulfield Studios. Please thank and patronize these sponsors of Green Wave Athletics whenever possible.
When I took over this farm from my dad, I knew our future success required making major changes in our operations. That meant adding acreage, more and bigger equipment, investing in powerful technology, hiring employees. We even started a seed business. Fortunately, working together with Grinnell Mutual and my local farm mutual, my agent was able to cover everything, giving us more trust in tomorrow.
'86-29 this year has been performing outstanding in growers' fields. As you can see, the root shape on 29s again, presenting just a great root shape all the way around. This has been our top seller this past year, and it looks to be again. This variety is just performing great out in fields.
Winter is a planning season for farmers, a time when your mind is on your fields. But the shorter days doesn't mean there's less work to be done. At Sis van der Haaf, we know that lower temps won't cool your passion for production. We're continually striving to develop sugar beet varieties that thrive despite the pressures from disease and the challenges of nature. Because sharing the pride of success starts with sharing the passion to achieve it. Sis van der Haaf, a passion that grows.
We are back. High school boys hockey on YourLiveEvent.com. East Grand Forks against Fargo South Shanley Bruins. Line number one for the Green Wave tonight. Brody Schultz will be at left wing. Landon Parker remains the first line center. Tanner Lubinsky, who was second line on Saturday, has moved up to wing on the first line. The first defensive pairing will be Brandon Anderson and Logan Spencer. Anderson playing in his first game of the season. Cole Quirk, the senior, will get the start in net. For the Fargo South Shanley Bruins, it is a junior number 18, Jake Scarperud, who will be at left wing. Tanner Kirkaby, who is the lead scorer for the Bruins this season, will be center. Dane Sturlockson will be the right wing. Ben Spainer, a sophomore, number 4. Will Hofer, a sophomore, number 13. They will be the first defensive pairing on the ice, while the senior goaltender, Zach Zandy, will be between the pipes. Zandy, again, leads the state of North Dakota in goals against average this season. And you heard Coach Palmasino say it in the pregame interview. This is the best goaltender they believe that they will face this season. So it'll be a big test between the pipes. You look at the rest of the defensive pairings for Fargo South and a little bit on the younger side. In fact, they'll have 3 freshmen touch the ice today and a handful of sophomores. So they may be able to take advantage of that youth, but they're going to have to get by Zach Zandy if they want to get on the scoreboard. 17 minutes up on that scoreboard, and we are set to go. Opening faceoff underway, and this one is won back by the Green Wave, brought back by Logan Spencer. Spencer will drop it across to Brandon Anderson, his defensive pair, as he'll come up to the center line and try to pass along the board in front of Fargo South, and it is recovered the other way by Logan Spencer. Spencer comes near side to Lubinsky's stick. Lubinsky will lose it in the neutral zone, and it trickles back inside of the Green Wave zone. Anderson behind the net will stop near the circle, cuts across, tries a backhand pass as it gets between the legs of Logan Parker, the intended target, and will go behind the net. It's played by Sandy, who will ring it along the board near side. Put towards Zandy, will skip past the side and is recovered by Schultz behind the net. Schultz will stop at the circle, takes a shot on goal. Parker will deflect it, couldn't get it cleanly as it works its way to the wing, and a shot will miss high off the glass. Justin Overgaard, the junior, who came in on that line change, will miss the shot. Green Wave will get the first shot on goal as we are a minute into the first period. 0-2 on the year is the Green Wave. The Bruins 7-2-0, and the icing call will put the face-off inside of the Bruins territory. Jake Lang will lead line number 2 at the center position. Jackson Panzer will be the second line center for East Grand Forks. Face-off one back. It's worked to the point and chipped on goal. Grabbed in front of the nets. Off the stick of Lang. Lang will work to the near side of the board, clears the blue line, tries to rip a shot towards Corker, will miss the cage. Rebound is sent back on goal, and that one will bounce to the boards from Carson Dean. Puck on the near side circle. Green Wave with control. Get no score here as we approach the 2-minute mark of this opening period. Puck picked up at the blue line. Panzer takes a shot, goes wide of the net. Worked back up again to the points. Osmus with it. Osmus 2 assists last week. Will pass across, and a long shot by Logan Spencer is smothered by Zach Zandy. He'll freeze it to stop time with 15:21 to go in the first period. 4-1 was the score. East Grand Forks JV victorious tonight. Varsity looking to follow suit. Granny Manger will take the face-off for the Green Wave, and it will be lost at the feet of both centers and picked up in the circle by Lang. Strike that. Gores will pick up the puck and puts it off the board near side. A shot attempt on goal was deflected off a stick and will hit the rafters. You can hear it just kind of bang off the rafters, and I think the Bruins had a stick that deflected that. Yeah, it will be the Bruins' last to touch. Nestor, the center for Fargo South, will win it back into the corner, but it's a foot race. Avery will grab it for the Green Wave, and it's worked back up to the circle. Sent back down in the zone by Aker, but picked up by the defense. Wetch will pick it up for Fargo South and will clear it into the Green Wave zone. East Grand Forks, game number 3 of the year, looking for their first win, losing to Red River on Friday, a loss against Grand Forks Central Saturday, a game we had on your live event, and a hard hit comes in front of East Grand Forks bench, and you can see the Bruins thought there should have been a penalty call there. No penalty called as the puck worked into the neutral zone. It was controlled by Avery. He lost the puck, but it goes deep behind Fargo South territory. It's touched by Sandy. That allows the line change that East Grand Forks was looking for. Puck handled by the Bruins. Kirkaby, their lead scorer, had the puck. It was poke checked away and worked into the corner. A one-handed pass from Osmus was intercepted by the Bruins, and a backhand shot will bounce off the pad of Quirk. Rebound will miss of the net. Scarperud had a scoring opportunity for the Bruins, and he'll register their first shot. Shots right now 3-1 in favor of the Green Wave. Here comes an odd man rush. Pass attempt by Lubinsky is picked up by the defense for Fargo South. Under 14 of play in the opening period, still scoreless. Puck work to the point to Anderson. Anderson pass near side to Osmus. Osmus towards the goal, and the shot is deflected by Logan Panzer. Landon Parker rather gets the shot deflected. Becomes an odd man rush for Fargo South, and a nice stop along the boards as carrying the puck was John Gores, but it is inside of Green Wave territory, and the Green Wave will try the breakout. Comes to the neutral zone off the skate of Carson Dean, recovered by Tanner Lubinsky. Lubinsky across the center line, tries to dump it deep as the Green Wave look for some changes. It is just deep enough as 5 fresh players on the ice for the Green Wave. Puck controlled in the neutral zone by the Bruins. They're going to want to make a change. Lang will put it down deep, and the Bruins will change some personnel. Puck lost in the neutral zone by the Green Wave, picked up by Cole Nestor for Fargo South. Nestor sent it towards the goaltender, Cole Quirk, and Quirk didn't have a whole lot of pressure coming his way, but decided to freeze it to allow his team to get a second to realign. 12:50 left in the first period. Shots on goal by East Grand Forks is 4-1 for the Fargo South Bruins. East Grand Forks, number 2 in the preseason poll. Fargo South Shanley, number 4 in North Dakota. Again, it's a very North Dakota heavy start to the schedule for East Grand Forks. Their next 4 games will be against teams from the Eastern Dakota Conference, which has been really the dominant conference in North Dakota high school hockey over the last few years. Central, Red River, the last 2 champions to come out of the Eastern Dakota Conference as back-to-back years. Puck along the board's far side is picked up by Nestor. Nestor knocked to the ice, a battle for the loose puck in the corner, and it is on the stick of Logan Spencer. Spencer got rubbed off the puck, went to Beauchamp. Beauchamp cleared the zone, and it was sent right back by the Bruins. Long pass up ice on the stick of Landon Parker. Parker rips a shot from the crease, and that is wide of the net. Parker will make his way to the bench. East Grand Forks gets the line change they're looking for as it's cleared up ice by Fargo South. Picked up behind the net by Osmus. Osmus went to the circle. It bounced off the skate of, I believe that was Lubinski, and it was picked up by Fargo South. They put it on goal. Everyone thought Cork was going to freeze it. Instead, he keeps it live in play, and it goes the length of the ice. An icing call against East Grand Forks. 11:36 to go in the first period. I think both teams will run 4 lines in the game as we're back to line number 1. Parker will take the face-off for East Grand Forks. It's the second line from Fargo South, Lang in the center, and we got an extra second from the official. Want to relay a message to the linesman as the faceoff goes behind the net for East Grand Forks. It's chipped off the glass by Osmus, worked into the neutral zone, and it bounced off of Brody Schultz, but Schultz wasn't able to control it as it's picked up by his teammate Overgaard. Overgaard towards the south goal. Shot on Sandy will roll across his pad. He got the initial save, did not see the rebound, but East Grand Forks not in position to try to bank that one back in. Puck chipped away to the point. It was an attempted clear from Fargo South, and it rolls inside of East Grand Forks zone. It's handled by Overgaard. Comes to the near side to Landon Parker. Parker from the tops of the circles. Puck is poked away. Picked up by Lang, and Lang will send to the length of the ice, and it's handled by Cole Cork, the goaltender for East Grand Forks. 10:45 left first period. No score. High school boys hockey for you tonight on yourliveevent.com. Pass across the blue line picked up by Schultz, but it is taken away by the defensive captain, Carson Dean. Battle for the puck in the neutral zone, chipped along the near side and grabbed in East Grand Forks zone. Spencer will pass across to Osmus. Osmus back to Spencer and along the board near side. A collision, and the puck gets by both players and is worked towards the goal line of Fargo South. Puck now comes back in the neutral zone and chipped down low. Nestor puts it down low for Fargo South. East Grand Forks will control the puck. It is Spencer at the center line. Loses the puck, comes across the blue line, controlled by South. Bruins with control of the puck. They are 7-2 on the season. They are playing without a whole handful of players. They lost a few before the season started to other opportunities in the hockey world, and then a few just battling injuries right now this season. We are less than a month away from the Eastern Dakota Conference tournament. Changes coming to the North Dakota tournament, the state and the Eastern Dakota Conference tournament. No word yet on how the postseason is going to look in the state of Minnesota. Puck work towards the circle. Shot goes wide of the net off the stick of Magner, as it's worked back over to the circle and just kept inside the zone by East Grand Forks. Approaching 9 minutes left in the period. We have yet to see a goal on either side. Shots on goal 5-3 in favor of the Green Wave. Cleared into the Green Wave zone and picked up and sent the other way by Seth Aker. The winger will go to the bench and make the change as the puck goes near side boards past the goal line for Fargo South. Work backed up to the point to Spencer. Spencer will have a battle along the board with Gores, and it is cleared to the goal line of East Grand Forks. The officials will call it icing, and it will go to the Bruins, inside the Bruins zone. We'll have more high school hockey coming your way tomorrow night. We'll have our first broadcast of Greece Grand Forks girls hockey. That will feature Thief River Falls, the rival in town. We'll have JV beginning at 5:30, varsity at 7:30. Face-off was sent all the way down for an icing, so we'll do it all over again. Fargo South puts 4 new players on the ice. James will line up for the face-off. It is one back by East Grand Forks to Spencer. Spencer chips it back down low, picked up behind the net by Parker. Landon Parker will cycle it back low. It is picked off by Colton Nestor. Nestor didn't play it cleanly as it trickles towards the other side of the boards. Grabbed by Spainer, the defender. Puck now trapped along the boards. Everyone's going to fight for an inch. It comes back up to the point. Spencer cross shot on goal and covered by Zach Zandy. Brandon Anderson got the shot. Zandy was able to make a play on it. East Grand Forks will make a change. First 10 minutes of the first period against Grand Forks Central, the defense for East Grand Forks was impressive. And so far, they've been nearly as impressive with their ability to really not let Fargo South get a clean shot on goal as it comes towards Sandy. Rebound will go wide of the net. Pass attempt up front is intercepted by the Bruins. Bruins couldn't clear their own zone. Pass was going to Parker. Rather, is picked up in front of the net, and a shot will miss wide of the net. Schmettenberg will miss the shot, and then the goal will come out of place, and we'll get a stoppage of play. Caleb Schmettenberg, last game, picked up a goal and 2 assists. 3 points for the sophomore on Saturday against Grand Forks Central. Jackson Panzer in the second line, ready to take the face-off for East Grand Forks. Face-off comes back up to the point. It is Osmus. Osmus on goal. Rebound wide. Attempt to put it back on Sandy by Panzer, but it was poke-checked away last second. The net will come off place again. So we'll get a stoppage of play. 7:41 left in the first period. Either team will opt to make a change of personnel. And as I say that, the Bruins will take John Lang off the ice. Face-off one back to the point to Osmus. Osmus pass attempt on goal, and it went into the stick of Schmettenberg, and he will draw a high sticking. So delayed penalty call right now for East Grand Forks. They will cycle it to Landon Parker along the boards. Parker, a nice drop pass to Osmus. Osmus in front of the goal. One-timer misses the net wide. Schmettenberg will miss the one-timer. Puck still untouched by the Fargo South Bruins. The man advantage right now to East Grand Forks, and a shot attempt by Parker gets deflected by Gores and will touch the netting, and we're going to get a penalty called against Fargo South. Carson Dean will be called for the penalty. Penalty comes with 7:12 left to play in the first period. Man advantage for East Grand Forks, which didn't feel like much of an advantage on Saturday. They went 0 for 4 in their power play opportunities. Puck at the point to Spencer. Spencer rips a shot, bounces off the pad of Sandy. Rebound is picked up by Panzer, and Panzer tries to work it back to the post to reset the offense for the East Grand Forks Green Wave. Worked low circle. Shot goes across Sandy, but one-time attempt unable to be controlled by Osmus. Osmus, the defender, down low. Puck to Spencer on the line. Comes back to the circle to Landon Parker. Parker passes across, finds an open Osmus. Osmus takes a low shot, but it will go past the net into the corner. Minute 17 left on the power play for East Grand Forks. They're trying to open up scoring here against Fargo South. At the top of the circle is Osmus. Osmus will send a pass back over to Spencer. His shot will not touch the goal as it comes behind the goaltender. Pass at the circle, one-time shot ripped off the pads of Sandy. Rebound behind the net and recovered by Panzer for East Grand Forks. One-timer from the point is smothered by Sandy. Shot was taken by Logan Spencer. Full change comes for East Grand Forks. Green Wave. Man advantage for another 55 seconds. Carson Dean in the penalty box for the Bruins. Lubinski takes the face-off, one back up to the point on the stick of Overgaard. Overgard will come across to Anderson. Anderson to the circle. Back to Stocker. Back to the near side circle. Is able to find Overgard. 35 seconds left on the man advantage for East Grand Forks. Puck goes in front of net. One-timer is blocked by Sandy. He didn't see where that puck was, but he was able to get a pad on it as it's cleared the length of the ice for Fargo South. 24 seconds left on the power play. One more odd man rush coming for the Green Wave. Pass to the near side, Lubinsky. Lubinsky from the circle sends a shot behind the net. It rings itself around and just kept on that side of the ice by Schultz. And we are going to get a delayed penalty. It is going to be too many men for East Grand Forks. So we'll have even strength for 6 seconds. Almost a complete power play coming for Fargo South. East Grand Forks has to decide who they're going to put in the bench to take that too many men. Tanner Lubinsky will be the one to go in the penalty box for that too many men. So it is 4-on-4 for 6 seconds and then a power play for Fargo South. Face-off won by the Bruins, and they're just going to try to burn off those 3 seconds before they have the man advantage. And now the penalty has come to an end. It is going to be 5-on-4. East Grand Forks with the puck, and they will get a clear. It's picked up at the blue line, but Panzer couldn't come away with the puck. Bruins will work the puck up court. That is Kirkaby with the puck at the circle. Now to the blue line, takes a long shot by the extended glove of Quirk, and will hit the back. Will hit the boards behind the goal. Backhand shot from the circle, misses for Tanner Kirkaby and is smothered by Cole Quirk. And the puck will be frozen as we have 4:46 left in the period. And Quirk, the goaltender, goes to the bench. I think he broke his stick. And Quirk will get himself a new stick for the Green Wave. They are killing a penalty. 3 for 5 on the season through the first 2 games is East Grand Forks in their penalty kill. Face-off goes down to the goal line, controlled by the Bruins. Will come up to the point. It is Dean with the puck, Hofer with the puck. Now back down to the goal line to Olfsak. Back top of the circle, Kirkaby. Kirkaby back to the blue line. Pass to Dean. Attempt to go down low. Gets poke checked away. Controlled by the Bruins. Shot on goal. That one is stopped by a few sticks and then cleared by East Grand Forks. So the Green Wave get the clear that they were looking for on that opportunity. They still have 51 seconds to try to kill this penalty and keep this game scoreless. No score, inside of 4 left to play in the first period. Battle for the puck along the near side boards, and we're going to get a penalty against Fargo South. John Lang will be called for a penalty. I believe it's going to be a boarding call. Second penalty of the game for Fargo South. So 4-on-4 for 37 seconds, and then it's the Green Wave with the man advantage. It's going to be almost 6 minutes, barring any goals. About 6 minutes of this period that have been spent on special teams combined between the 3 penalties we've seen. Of course, there's been some overlapping time that has come there. Bruins will clear the puck down low. Penalty call was an interference against Lang. Then second penalty for Fargo South. Puck put in front of Sandy, but unable to put a stick on it is Zach Stocker. Puck controlled at the circle by the Green Wave, and then it's taken away. Stolen away by Carson Dean, the captain, and Dean will clear it down as his team is now killing a penalty. 5-on-4, man advantage for the Green Wave for 1:15. Puck on the near side to Landon Parker. Parker across the blue line. Parker works to the point to Spencer. Back to Parker. Parker didn't play the pass cleanly, but puts it on the stick of Jackson Panzer. Panzer goes between the circles. Goes top of the circle, pass to Osmus. Osmus back to Spencer, and a shot ripped in the circle by Parker, but that one comes high. 50 seconds left on the man advantage for East Grand Forks. Trying to get on the scoreboard here and open up scoring. Pass to the circle, bounces off the stick of Jackson Panzer. Panzer to Landon Parker. His shot will miss. Rebound to the stick of Trey Osmus, the defender. Osmus to Spencer. Osmus rips a shot. Sandy gives up the rebound. Loose puck put on goal, and Sandy is able to block this one, and the officials will blow the whistle. Sandy made the initial save. The rebound attempt came off his glove, and then he just, nothing fancy by the senior goaltender, just laid across the open space and threw out limbs, hoping to get something on the puck, and he did. 25 seconds left on the power play for East Grand Forks. Face off back to the point to Spencer. Spencer goes across to Osmus. Osmus feeds a one-timer, and unable to get a full blade on that was Landon Parker, and it is into the glove of Zach Sandy. 18 seconds left on the power play. Shots right now 15-3 in favor of the Green Wave. So they have had their opportunities, and I mentioned it before this game started, is that they may be able to get shots on goal, but it's going to be against one of the top goaltenders they face all season as the one-timer, and it's in! Osmus found Parker for the one-timer, and the power play goal makes it 1-0 Green Wave. They lost eyes on Parker. Osmus puts it in, or Osmus was able to find him, and he rips the one-timer. The power play goal comes with 2 minutes left in the first period. 1-0 in East Grand Forks. Beautiful goal for the Green Wave. They'll take the lead with under 2 minutes to play. And in Parker's third goal of the season for Trey Osmus, that is his third assist of the season. And they will give Logan Spencer the assist on that as well. For Spencer, that is his first point of the season. 90 seconds left in the first period. We'll get our first half summary coming your way here at the end of this opening period. Not a whole lot to talk about. Goal-wise, there's a shot on goal. It will go wide of the net. Mishandled by the Green Wave and put back by Ovsek the other way, and the puck got by Quirk, but Fargo South was unable to tie it. That was the best look the Bruins have had all season, and Lubinsky tried to come through the crease. He almost lost the puck to the Bruins. They clear the blue line. The Bruins send it back down because they want the line change with a minute left in the second period. Green Wave with the puck. Panzer will come in front of the goaltender, puts it on Sandy, rebounds there. It's picked up by the defense. Boehner tries to clear it out, but it's put back in on the point from Spencer. Puck far side boards. 42 seconds in counting left in the first period. 1-0 Green Wave. Here comes a shot on goal off the pad of Sandy and into the net, and shot came off the stick of Jackson Panzer. Fargo South, the Bruins kind of kicking themselves for not finding the back of the net on that rebound given up by Quirk earlier on that shift. Face off one back by the Green Wave. They will go to the point to Osmus. Osmus puts it in front. Came off the stick of Schultz. Schultz didn't get a clean shot. Green Wave do control the puck. It's poke checked away, grabbed at the boards, and cleared by Gores, and comes out of play. Stops time with 24.3 seconds remaining in period number 1. Thanks for joining us, high school boys hockey on YourLiveEvent.com. I'm Joel Morgan with you here on this Monday night. Our score is 1-0 East Grand Forks. Let's make sure we got our scoreboard updated. 1-0 Green Wave. 20 seconds left in the period. Puck works into the neutral zone, picked up by Spencer. Spencer, long pass will come into the Bruins bench, and it tagged a Bruins player. It was unexpected. Colton Nestor caught that puck. They got the wind knocked out of there a little bit. You expect that something can happen when you're sitting in the bench, but you don't always expect something to be happening. And that was just a line drive clear that hit Nestor. 4 seconds left in the period. Puck on the stick of Osmus, and Osmus will chip it down, and that is how the period will end. So through one period of play, it is East Grand Forks 1, Fargo South, no score. We'll be back with more high school hockey on yourliveevent.com.
We pull together in the fall when a farmer can't harvest his fields. We pull together in the spring when the water starts to rise. We pull together for our neighbors when the weather gets tough. And we pull together in our communities for those who need it most. We've pulled together then. Let's pull together now. Together we can get through this season. Stay home, get tested, isolate, quarantine.
East Grand Forks Green Wave Sports on yourliveevent.com are made possible by the Green Wave corporate sponsors, including Eagle Electric, American Federal Bank East Grand Forks, Sanford Health East Grand Forks, American Crystal Sugar Company, Little Miracles, Northland Custom Woodworking, Imprints Screen Printing, Hugo's Family Marketplace, Weber Irrigation, Achieve Therapy and Fitness, CNH Insurance East Grand Forks. Please thank and patronize these sponsors of Green Wave Athletics whenever possible.
My U of M is real, hands-on, and will get me ready for anything. Crookston is the U of M for me.
American Crystal Sugar Company, with their 4,000 plus employees and shareholders, are deeply rooted in the communities of the Red River Valley. They're committed to the sustainability and growth of their business and to improving lives in the places where we work and live by investing in people, our communities, and the future of American Crystal Sugar. Visit crystalsugar.com to learn more about scholarships, grants, volunteerism, donations, and more through the Community Roots American Crystal Giving Program. Growing strong community roots. American Crystal Sugar Company.
At East Grand Forks Public Schools, excellence is the expectation for every learner, every day. East Grand Forks Public Schools will engage and empower learners to contribute and succeed in a diverse and changing world. Today's student, tomorrow's leader. For more information on the East Grand Forks Public Schools, including teachers' pages, updates, the weekly newsletter, EGF activities and events calendars, and more, go to egf.k12.mn.us. Good luck, Green Wave, from the East Grand Forks Public Schools.
YourLiveEvent.com is grateful to be working with the East Grand Forks Public Schools to provide a video stream and play-by-play for varsity home athletic events this season. We encourage all fans to subscribe to YourLiveEvent.com YouTube channel and to like this video stream. YourLiveEvent.com is powered by R&J Broadcasting Incorporated and Halstead Telephone. If you are interested in becoming a sponsor, visit yourliveevent.com for more information.
Welcome back to high school hockey on yourliveevent.com. Through one period of play, it is East Grand Forks 1, Fargo South, no score. Not a lot of scoring, just one goal coming in that first period, and kind of how I thought maybe things would turn out in this game. Plenty of shots on goal coming for the Green Wave. They have outshot Fargo South 18-4. And then when we started getting into the final 7 minutes of the first period, things got interesting because all of a sudden we got penalty calls coming. There was 3 penalties called almost back to back. First one came against the Fargo South Bruins. That one was a tripping call against Carson Dean. And then while East Grand Forks was on the man advantage, they made a bad line change. They were called for too many men. And then about 30 seconds or so into that penalty, an interference call was made against Fargo South. So it was 3 straight penalties called with some overlap that came. Eventually, it came out to Fargo South, East Grand Forks getting themselves the man advantage, and that is when they're able to find the back of the net. The goal came from Landon Parker, his 3rd of the season. Parker got a one-timer from the circle, and he buried it. The assist went to Trey Osmus, and an assist was also given to Logan Spencer, the defensive pairs on special teams. So that was the only goal we've seen come so far in this game. But besides that, it has been a back and forth affair in terms of just keeping the puck moving along the neutral zone and along the boards. Zach Sandy so far, again, 15 saves on 16 shots he's faced. Cole Quick has saved all 5 shots he has seen here through the first period of play. So 1-0 our score at the end of the first period. We'll step aside once more. Thanks for joining us tonight. East Grand Forks Green Wave Boys Hockey on yourliveevent.com.
There's no way to count the number of sandwiches you've packed over the years. Hard to imagine this day would come. Yeah, there's still the same fields, the same roads, the same hard work. But now they're in someone else's hands. And you couldn't be more proud of who you're handing the farm to. No matter what the future holds, Ag Country is here to help you plan ahead.
East Grand Forks Green Wave Sports on yourliveevent.com are made possible by the Green Wave corporate sponsors, including Tim Shea's Nursery and Landscaping, Salon 222, Evergreen Insurance Agency, Border States Trophy and Awards, Leisureland RV, Northdale Oil, Shields, Custom Stripes. We ask that you please thank and patronize these sponsors of the Green Wave Athletics whenever possible.
Halstead Telephone knows we all like choices. You can choose to have communication and data services up to 1 gigabit over a reliable state-of-the-art fiber optic network. And you can choose to have the same great services available town or country with local service and support. You can choose to have an individual service or bundle. You can choose to avoid tricky promotional pricing. You can choose unlimited data. The choice seems clear. Choose Halstead Telephone, broadband voice TV. 1-800-457-2125.
At East Grand Forks Public Schools, excellence is the expectation for every learner, every day. At East Grand Forks, they offer a number of extracurricular activities, including athletics, academic clubs, speech, drama, and many more. At ISD 595, they encourage students to participate in as many extracurricular activities as possible. They feel students will gain valuable life lessons through these activities. For more information, visit egf.k12.mn.us. Good luck, Green Wave, from the East Grand Forks Public Schools.
The Minnesota State High School League reminds us that the educational value of this event is more important than its outcome. Respect for others, including opponents and officials, is one of those values. Support today's teams with the respect they deserve. When you have a great team and great fans, a great game is practically a given. So, root for your team and enjoy every moment of today's game. This reminder is brought to you by the Minnesota State High School League.
The unknown consumes so much of our lives. That's why Concordia College in Moorhead, Minnesota is committed to providing clarity. We recognize that comparing colleges, especially the price, can be confusing. Concordia has always been a place where students of all economic backgrounds find success. And for next fall, we are reducing tuition by more than $15,000 so that any student who can imagine themselves at Concordia can be a Cobber. Now's the time to take a look at Concordia College, Moorhead, Minnesota. ConcordiaNow.com.
Welcome back to Hockey on yourliveevent.com. It is the end of the first period, 1-0. Green Wave with the lead against the Fargo South Bruins. The lone goal coming for Landon Parker off the assists from Trey Osmus and Logan Spencer. Shots on goal at the end of the period, 18-4 in favor of the East Grand Forks Green Wave. Next up for the Green Wave after this will be back-to-back road games. They will play against Fargo Davies on Thursday and then Grand Forks Central on Friday, next Friday, a week from this Friday. So they will have a little bit of time off before traveling to play Grand Forks Central. Then back at home on the 30th against Grand Forks Red River. And then after that stretch of North Dakota schools, it will be all Minnesota to finish the rest of this high school hockey season. Our next broadcast comes your way tomorrow night of hockey. It'll be high school girls hockey, The Green Wave girls team at home will be our first broadcast of theirs this season. They will be playing Thief River Falls. Our coverage begins with junior varsity at 5:30, varsity at 7:30, right here on yourliveevent.com. Again, our score after one period of play, 1-0 East Grand Forks over Fargo South Shanley. Second period coming your way when we return.
The Green Wave Sports Boosters was started in 1974 to help provide financial support through fundraising to all Green Wave High School athletic programs. With the generous help of its members and local business, the Green Wave Sports Boosters has helped our student athletes succeed and strive for excellence for 47 years. The Boosters would like to thank all current family and business members for their continued support. Go to greenwaveboosters.com for more information. Please consider becoming a member today.
I'm really happy here because on a daily basis when I get here, I'm so excited to work with the people around me.
I thoroughly like walking through the door and seeing everybody. It's just a great place to work.
Every Sunday I'm ready to come to work Monday morning. Like, we laugh and we joke, but we get work done. But I've never had a bad day here.
East Grand Forks Green Wave Sports on yourliveevent.com are made possible by the Green Wave corporate sponsors, including Up North Pizza Pub, BSN Sports, East Grand Forks Youth Basketball Association, Construction Engineers, Red River Bean and Seed LLC, Franson Bank and Trust, GW and Sons Construction, East Grand Forks Blue Line Club, Reliance Telephone and Security, and by Caulfield Studios. Please thank and patronize these sponsors of Green Wave Athletics whenever possible.
When I took over this farm from my dad, I knew our future success required making major changes in our operations. That meant adding acreage, more and bigger equipment, investing in powerful technology, hiring employees. We even started a seed business. Fortunately, working together with Grinnell Mutual and my local farm mutual, my agent was able to cover everything, giving us more trust in tomorrow.
$86.29 this year has been performing outstanding in growers' fields. As you can see, the root shape on 29s again, presenting just a great root shape all the way around. This has been our top seller this past year, and it looks to be again. This variety is just performing great out in fields.
Winter is a planning season for farmers, a time when your mind is on your fields. But the shorter days doesn't mean there's less work to be done. At Sis van der Haaf, we know that lower temps won't cool your passion for production. We're continually striving to develop sugar beet varieties that thrive despite the pressures from disease and the challenges of nature. Because sharing the pride of success starts with sharing the passion to achieve it. Sis van der Haaf, a passion that grows.
We pull together in the fall when a farmer can't harvest his fields. We pull together in the spring when the water starts to rise. We pull together for our neighbors when the weather gets tough. And we pull together in our communities for those who need it most. We've pulled together then. Let's pull together now. Together we can get through this season. Stay home, get tested, isolate, quarantine.
Final touches being done to the ice here as we're getting ready to get to the start of the second period. 1-0 East Grand Forks leads Fargo South Shanley here tonight. High school boys hockey on yourliveevent.com. Get Landon Parker scoring his third goal of the season on the power play, assisted by Trey Osmus, who had 2 assists on Saturday, picks up his 3rd assist of the season. Well, senior defender Logan Spencer gets his first point of the season and 47th of his career here for the East Grand Forks Green Wave. It's been everything we've expected in net so far from Zach Sandy from Fargo South. Sandy, 17 saves coming in that first period, and he faced some high-pressure situations for the Fargo South Bruins. So he has withstood the pressure so far that has come from the East Grand Forks Green Wave. One more break, back with the start of the second period. You're watching high school hockey on yourliveevent.com.
East Grand Forks Green Wave Sports on yourliveevent.com are made possible by the Green Wave corporate sponsors, including Eagle Electric, American Federal Bank East Grand Forks, Sanford Health East Grand Forks, American Crystal Sugar Company, Little Miracles, Northland Custom Woodworking, Imprints Screen Printing, Hugo's Family Marketplace, Weber Irrigation, Achieve Therapy and Fitness, CNH Insurance East Grand Forks. Please thank and patronize these sponsors of Green Wave Athletics whenever possible.
My U of M is real, hands-on, and will get me ready for anything. Crookston is the U of M for me.
We are back, high school hockey on yourliveevent.com. To our left will be Zach Sandy, goaltender for the Fargo South Bruins. To our right will be Cole Quirk, the goaltender for East Grand Forks. Both teams put their top lines in here to begin the second period, and we are underway. East Grand Forks with a 1-0 lead. They will work the puck into the neutral zone, then drop back into their zone off the stick of Logan Spencer. Spencer to the far side boards, off the stick of Lubinski, who chips it towards the goaltender, Sandy. Puck behind the net, grabbed by Parker. Parker bought a defender with him, dropped it back behind the net. Lubinski got a piece of it, but coming in is Schultz to scoop the puck up to the point. Pass to the near side. Brayden Anderson's shot deflected. Puck worked out to the corner. Lubinski will grab it to the point. Anderson tried to get a shot, but was closed in quick by Dean, the defender. Excuse me, that was Sherlockson, the defender, who was able to close him out quickly, and the puck was put towards East Grand Forks side. The Green Wave will pick it up. They get an odd man rush. Puck off the stick of Lubinski. He will lose it back behind the net and tracks it down in the corner. Brody Schultz also over there to try to get the puck worked out and kept in the hands of East Grand Forks. It's worked to the point. Landon Parker will chip it down low. The Green Wave will make a line change here. Under 16 to go, our second period underway. The Green Wave up 1-0 here against Fargo South. Puck picked up at the circle by Kirkeby for the Bruins. He sends it center circle. It is intercepted. Smedenberg will intercept the puck. Comes up to the goalie, Sandy. Tried to pass it across, but it ends up at the feet of his teammate, Panzer. And Panzer couldn't get a shot. It's cleared by Fargo South. It came high off the glass. And that official in front of East Grand Forks bench, ducking out of the puck, away from the puck twice. As it's sent towards goal, long shot will come high of the net from Overgaard, working the point for the Green Wave. Puck behind the net near the feet of Zach Stocker. Stocker has it poked away from him. Spainer from Fargo South pokes it away to the far side hash. It was tipped by Fargo South, put back down low from East Grand Forks. Shot towards the goal. Osmus moved it towards the goal. No one could get a stick on it. And an overpass is picked up by Fargo South. Gores with the puck along the near side boards, has it knocked away, keeps it at his feet. Coming in to help is his teammate, Scarperud. Scarperud puts it towards goal, but it's deflected by East Grand Forks defense, and the Green Wave will clear it into the Fargo South zone. 14:35 to go, second period, 1-0 East Grand Forks. Neither team was able to get a shot on goal. Play has been played between half ice and the goal line. Not much action coming inside of East Grand Forks zone, and it's a goal! Trey Osmus will get his first of the season. He was looking for an assist, and it got redirected behind the goaltender, Sandy. That is his first goal of the season. 2-0 East Grand Forks. Goal number one for the junior defender, Trey Osmus. 2 points on the night. That is back-to-back games where he has found 2 points. 2-0 the score, Green Wave. Goal comes with 14:19 left in the second period. Here comes an odd man rush for the Green Wave. Another chance to score. Aker with the puck. His shot, though, came off the shin guards of Grayson Wench, the defender for Fargo South. Bruins will have a rush of their own. Puck along the near side. Verwest will come down to the goal line. Puts the puck along the board. Separated himself from his body on the puck. Manger will pick up the puck. And it is cleared for East Grand Forks, sent right back from Fargo South on the neutral zone. 2-0 Green Wave lead here in the second period, looking for their first win of the season. They are 0-2 to start the year. Fargo South Shanley 7-2 on their season. Puck kept behind the net for Tanner Lubinski. His teammates trying to make a change. They will get the change they were looking for. It's grabbed by Fargo South. The Bruins try to start a fast break, but an overpass is picked up at the blue line for Overgaard for East Grand Forks. Overgaard sends a pass to Parker. Parker passes alongside the boards to Schultz. It is poked away from Schultz, comes to the neutral zone, picked up by Overgaard, backpedals or skates back towards the blue line, and then he sends it down low. But they will call an icing against East Grand Forks. Let's see if we had any assist on that goal. Let's check in on the official scoring for tonight's game. Again, it is a 2-0 East Grand Forks. Grady Magner will be credited with the assist. And that will be his first point of this season. Quick shot on goal, smothered by Cole Quirk, the senior goaltender. That will stop time with 13:07 left in the period. Top line for both teams. Landon Parker takes the faceoff for the Green Wave. It's Kirkaby for Fargo South, and Kirkaby just jammed it towards the goaltender Quirk, and Quirk is all over it. Looks like a set play off the faceoff. Brody Schultz is matched up with Dane Sergerlin as the puck this time gets chipped towards the goal line, is controlled by the Green Wave. It was at the feet of Trey Osmus. It is worked away from Osmus. Now Osmus will get control back behind the net. Taken off his stick by Kirkaby. Kirkaby takes a shot. It's blocked by Osmus. Rebound to the circles. 2 sticks will get on this puck. It goes sky high. And we're going to get a whistle from the official. And we're going to see a penalty call. Penalty against the Green Wave. It comes against Landon Parker. Man advantage for Fargo South, down 2-0, 12:47 left in the second period. Faceoff goes to the far boards. Brought back up to the point. Kirkaby working the point here on special teams for the Fargo South Bruins. Puck comes goal line near side. Hopsack with the puck. Overpass will send it into the neutral zone. Interference call was the call against Landon Parker, by the way. East Grand Forks clears the puck to the neutral zone again. It's sent into the South Shanley bench. Came off the stick of John Lang. Colton Nestor not in position of that puck. Nestor was standing there, kind of minding his own business on the bench, and it cleared from East Grand Forks. Caught him and kind of knocked the wind out of him. This faceoff will be put center ice. Faceoff won back by East Grand Forks, and it is cleared the length of the ice by Trey Osmus. And a shorthanded attempt will come right off the legs of Sandy. That was Brody Schultz who put himself in there for that shot on goal. Puck now stays behind Fargo South's goal. The Bruins with the man advantage, but right now the pressure is put on them right now by East Grand Forks. They almost turned it over in their own circle as Brody Schultz has been everywhere on this penalty kill. He'll now have to hustle back and form that penalty kill unit inside his own zone. Osmus with the big slapper along the lower dasher, doesn't clear the zone, and eventually ends up in the sticks of Lubinski, and he will clear the zone for East Grand Forks. Nearing 11.5 to go in the second period, 2-0 East Grand Forks over Fargo South. The Bruins have 44-second man advantage. They will try to capitalize. Henkel Fritz had the puck knocked away and cleared the length of the ice again, and bringing in the pressure was Jackson Panzer. Sandy did not see Panzer coming, and Panzer almost put the hit down on him, but Sandy able to clear the puck. Shot on goal will go behind the goaltender, Kirk. Picked up by South Shanley and pass across the goal mouth, but it was a little too high, and the one-timer attempt by Nestor, he will whiff on it. as the puck back behind the goal line. 9 seconds left on the man advantage. for the South Shanley Bruins. Bruins with control of the puck. Slapper from the post will get deflected off shin guards. Came off the stick of Grayson Wedge. And now the puck is cleared the length of the ice for East Grand Forks. It is touched by Sandy. No icing called. The Green Wave will get fresh players out there as we are now at even strength with 10.5 left in the period. Poke check near the blue line for Aker, but he couldn't come up with the puck. It comes into the neutral zone, put on the stick of Overgaard. Overgaard to Osmus. Pass comes to Avery. Avery misses a shot, and South will clear the zone. Kirkaby clears it. It's poke checked away, and then back behind him is his teammate, Spainer, to clear the zone, rather Bayer to clear the zone. Approaching 10 minutes left in the second period, 2-0 East Grand Forks. They've had a goal the first and now the second period. They look for the odd man rush on the stick of Aker, and Aker put a quick shot on Sandy, and Sandy will freeze it, putting the face-off inside of the Bruins zone. Clock is stopped with 9:58 left in the period. Thanks for joining us on this Monday night high school hockey on yourliveevent.com. We appreciate all those who joined us on our initial broadcast on Saturday.
Ladies and gentlemen, this change for Fargo South Shanley. Now in goal number 33, Noel Olszanowski.
And we're going to get a goalie change for South Shanley. Noel Olszanowski will come into the game. The sophomore goaltender will be put in the spot of Zach Sandy. So new goaltender for the South Shanley Bruins. Goalie change coming here in the second period with 9:45 left to play. East Grand Forks with the puck shot through traffic from Parker. That comes off the pad of Olszanowski. So he sees a shot within his first minute on the ice, and it's iced down the length of the rink by the Bruins. Girls hockey coming up tomorrow night. Thief River Falls in town. Coverage begins at 5:30 with JV. I'll be on the air 7:30 for the varsity coverage. You can see all of our games and our schedule at yourliveevent.com. If you missed a game, find our YouTube channel and watch our archived broadcast of all East Grand Forks athletics. Shot from between the circles. That one comes high from Zach Stocker. Rebound to the crease far side. Brody Schultz is able to chip it down low. Make that land, and Parker chips it down low. It is now picked up by Jackson Panzer. Panzer tries to one-hand it towards the goal. Gets redirected behind the net. He keeps control. Puts a pass to Lubinsky. Lubinsky's pass in front of the net is scooped away and cleared down the length of the ice by John Lang. Cole Kirk will come out to make a play, and it's advanced up ice by the Green Wave. Handled on the far side by Stocker. Stocker on goal will go to Panzer. His shot blocked by Olszanowski. And this one will be an odd man rush for Fargo South. And it came across the goal mouth, and a great job back checking on defense. Manger, I believe, was the one who came back and poke checked that away. Strike that, it was Smederberg who came back and poke checked that away, preventing a goal as the puck is frozen by Olszanowski. So great job on defense for the Green Wave to keep the score at 2-0, 8:35 left second period. Grady Magner, who got an assist on the last goal that came for Osmus, will bring his line out there. Face-off is chipped down low towards the goal line, now along the near side boards, put down by Brandon Anderson. Anderson tried to send it back the other way, came off a few skates, and is controlled along the glass by Carson Dean. Puck in the neutral zone, controlled by Dean. Dean clears the blue line and wasn't sure if he was trying to pass, but either way, it was covered up by Quirk. He'll freeze it and stop time with 8:14 left in the period. 2-0 the score, Green Wave. Shots right now at 24-6 in favor of East Grand Forks. East Grand Forks has found 6 shots on goal. One of them found the back of the goal, while Fargo South has managed just 2 shots on goal. Puck at the far circle, controlled by the Green Wave. It is Logan Spencer. Spencer will chip a pass up ice to Aker. Aker tried to send it to Lubinsky, but an overpass. Lubinsky has to track it down and works it along the near side corner. Coming in, Aker picks up the puck. Aker will lose it. He gets tangled up behind the net. Tangled up with Wetch. Puck works its way to the circle on the stick of Aker, and he sends it down low. Wetch is right there to grab it for the South Shanley Bruins, and Wetcher miscommunication with his defensive partner as an overpass sends it near side and back into control of East Grand Forks. Pass along the blue line, came through some skates, and really all that Logan Spencer can do was put a stick on it. He does. Spencer will feed to Schultz, and Brody Schultz will put it into the corner. East Grand Forks will make a change of personnel. Landon Parker with the puck will feed to Trey Osmus. Osmus in front of the net will go to Schultz, to Parker. Parker couldn't get off the shot. It's worked to Osmus at the circle. Osmus puts it down low. Shot on net. It comes off the skate of the defender for South Shanley, but controlled by East Grand Forks. Slapper through traffic is blocked in front of the net for the South Shanley Bruins. It was Osmus who ripped the big shot from the point, and it is ice by South Shanley. 6:51 left in the second period. Landon Parker got the first goal for East Grand Forks, and then the second goal on the power play. The second goal was even strength. First was power play. That goal came for Trey Osmus, his first of the season. Jackson Panzer takes the faceoff, wins it back to the point to Logan Spencer. Spencer across the blue line to Osmus. Osmus a pass off the skate of Stocker. Controlled, though, by the Green Wave. It comes to the near corner. Jackson Panzer knocks it down, gets by him, and comes up on the near side. Will Hofer try to pass it up ice. It's intercepted by Panzer. Panzer will get it poked away, recovers the puck, takes a shot. Olsenowski will deflect it towards the corner. Olsenowski coming in for Zach Sandy here in the second period. Approaching 6 minutes left to go here in this second period. 2-0 East Grand Forks. Puck intercepted by Osmus, comes to Spencer. Spencer rips a shot. Olsenowski will rip that one out of the air, will not let up a rebound. Holzbedenberg was right there, but he can't make the play. Game is stopped with 6:08 left in this period. 2-0 East Grand Forks. Face off, puck is still trapped at the circle, trickles out to the point, grabbed by Gores. Gores can't get the clear for Fargo South, and then it is sent across the blue line and sent right back by Beauchamp, and it will be in offsides against the Green Wave. Beauchamp and Anderson, the defensive pairings for the Green Wave. Eddie Magner takes the face off, will put it back to Beauchamp, who feeds this one across. Put behind the goal by the Green Wave. Inside of 6 left in the period. East Grand Forks looking for the first win of the season. They are 0-2 right now. Would like to walk out of this arena tonight at a 1-2 record. Puck poke checked away by Aker. Aker drops it back behind, and a shot comes by Magner, but it is stopped by Olsenowski. Noel Olsenowski, the sophomore goalie, in for South Shanley. Zach Sandy has played a majority of this season. Olsenowski, the backup goaltender, played a game and a period so far this season. Does have a win to his credit. That came against Mayport CG. Face-off won by the Green Wave from the point. Spencer took some time and then fed a pass to Schultz, but Schultz had it knocked to his skate. Schultz recovered, miscommunication. Schultz was trying to pass to the point. Instead, splits his teammates and sends it down ice. So East Grand Forks trying to set up their breakout. Puck handled by Logan Spencer. Spencer feeds to the circle to Parker. Parker clears the blue line, lost control of the puck, picked up by his teammate, and a shot sent towards goal, but deflected high over the net. That was Brody Schultz who ripped that shot. 5 minutes, 4 seconds remaining in the second period. Both teams will make full changes of personnel. Thursday night, Fargo Davies will be the opponent on the road for East Grand Forks. Jackson Panzer for the face-off. Sends it to the near side. Puck along the board. On the stick of Stocker. Stocker passes to Panzer. Panzer will give a look as he moves towards the far circle. Tried to cycle it back below. It came off the stick of the South Shanley defender, Wetch. 4:40 to go in the second period. Long clear down ice for Garrett Beauchamp for the East Grand Forks Green Wave. Wetch, one of the senior captains, gets a clear for the South Shanley Bruins. Under 4.5 to play. East Grand Forks controlled the puck in their zone. Trying to go for a big break was Jackson Panzer, but he couldn't clear the puck from the skate of Fargo, the Fargo South Shanley player along the boards. Wetch. Breakout for East Grand Forks is broken up. Offsek will break it up. East Grand Forks will regain control, and a hit comes along the boards against Jackson Panzer, taking him off the puck, but Panzer able to get some sort of a clear down ice. Spendenberg behind the net with the puck. Gets a pass across to Osmus. Osmus not in a position to take a shot. Osmus trying to drop it back to Spencer. Actually, I think he saw the white jersey coming on the line change and thought someone was there. He sends it down ice. It's recovered by the Green Wave. And a shot on goal. Olszanowski will cover it. And we'll get a whistle coming with 3:40 left in the second period. 2-0 East Grand Forks lead. Shots now 29-6 in favor of the Green Wave. They have put 11 shots on goal this period. South Shanley has just put on 1. Magner to take the face-off. Magner will chip it along the boards, but it's to the stick of Gores. And puck is controlled by South Shanley. The Bruins will turn it over. Akers with the puck, doesn't have clean control, and then will lose it at the blue line. South Shanley has it inside of East Grand Forks territory. It was off the stick of John Lang, now picked up behind the net for Osmus for the Green Wave. Osmus to Aker, tried to go back to Osmus. Puck along the board near side. Aker trying to force a turnover as Lars Hager had the puck for Fargo South Shanley. Now miscommunication at center ice. And the Bruins will turn it over to East Grand Forks. It is on the stick of Lubinsky. Lubinsky with the puck to Osmus. Osmus comes to Spencer, back to Osmus. Osmus tried to clear it across center ice, loses it, and it's sent back towards Cole Quirk. 2.5 to play in the period. 2-0 East Grand Forks here on YourLiveEvent.com. East Grand Forks with the puck. Osmus from the point. Looks for help, drops it back. Nice job being aware of the line change. The pass across the crease off the stick by Overgaard. Skips over the blade of Lubinsky. He recovered the puck, works it up top. Osmus rips the slap shot, but it's stopped by Olszanowski. So we were told Olszanowski was the goaltender change, but Aiden Borky, number 33, he bores number 33, and that is the number we see on net, so we'll get some clarification on it. No, Borky was the goalie change. So I apologize. Aiden Borky, the sophomore goaltender. Yorkie is in net. Minute 55 left in the second period. 2-0 East Grand Forks. We'll recap this period coming your way at our second intermission of the night. East Grand Forks with the puck. It's sent towards Borky, the goaltender. He will knock it back towards the glass to the point Overgaard. Overgaard tries to send it down low, but it's scooped up by the Fargo South Shanley Bruins. Will Hoffer sends it over the length of the ice, but it's picked up by Brandon Anderson, and Anderson sends it along the near side boards. Anderson to Parker. Parker along the circle behind the net. Hoffer will stay on him on defense. He is able to get a pass to Trey Osmus. Osmus will bring it down into the far side corner. Ben Spanner and Osmus will fight for the puck. Hofer will come in as well for South Shanley to try to get some help as Tanner Kirkeby tried to chip it off the glass on the far side. Green Wave with control of the puck. It comes off the stick of Schmetterberg and works its way into the neutral zone. The Green Wave get control. Schultz will turn it over to Hofer, who clears it down ice. The icing is called off as Logan Spencer grabs it behind the net. 50 seconds left in the period. Odd man rush coming for East Grand Forks, and the puck overturns the stick of Stocker, and it was chipped towards the goaltender by Brody Schultz. Borky is able to cover it. 43.5 seconds left in the second period. 2-0 to East Grand Forks. Faceoff comes towards Borky, the goaltender, but will miss right wide of the net. Puck in front of the net, shot on goal, misses. Rebound, Stocker. Stocker up to the point to Spencer. Spencer rips a shot, long rebound, was tipped by Spendenberg, but went the wrong way, and the puck is cleared by South Shanley to the neutral zone. And we're going to get a penalty called behind the play, and I believe it will be against South Shanley. It will. Sturgleson called for the penalty. Power play for the East Grand Forks Green Wave with 18.4 seconds left in the second period. They have scored one power play goal. In fact, their first goal of the game came on the power play for Landon Parker. Puck to the point to Spencer. Spencer sends it to the crease. One-timer shot by Panzer, gets deflected around. Puck works to the near corner, lost by East Grand Forks. It was on the stick of Spainer. Spainer will lose it. Slapper from the far glass, but Panzer will miss. Now shot from Osmus, and that will come off the pad of the goaltender, Borky, as the period will end. We have play to complete here tonight in East Grand Forks. It is the Green Wave 2. The Fargo South Shanley Bruins yet to score. Second period recap coming up next here on YourLiveEvent.com.
American Crystal Sugar Company, with their 4,000 plus employees and shareholders, are deeply rooted in the communities of the Red River Valley. They're committed to the sustainability and growth of their business and to improving lives in the places where we work and live by investing in people, our communities, and the future of American Crystal Sugar. Visit crystalsugar.com to learn more about scholarships, grants, volunteerism, donations, and more through the Community Roots American Crystal Giving Program. Growing strong community roots. American Crystal Sugar Company.
At East Grand Forks Public Schools, excellence is the expectation for every learner, every day. East Grand Forks Public Schools will engage and empower learners to contribute and succeed in a diverse and changing world. Today's student, tomorrow's leader. For more information on the East Grand Forks Public Schools, including teachers' pages, updates, the weekly newsletter, EGF activities and events calendars, and more, go to egf.k12.mn.us. Good luck, Green Wave, from the East Grand Forks Public Schools.
YourLiveEvent.com is grateful to be working with the East Grand Forks Public Schools to provide a video stream and play-by-play for varsity home athletic events this season. We encourage all fans to subscribe to YourLiveEvent.com YouTube channel and to like this video stream. YourLiveEvent.com is powered by R&J Broadcasting Incorporated and Halstead Telephone. If you are interested in becoming a sponsor, visit YourLiveEvent.com for more information.
There's no way to count the number of sandwiches you've packed over the years. Hard to imagine this day would come. Yeah, there's still the same fields, the same roads, the same hard work. But now they're in someone else's hands. And you couldn't be more proud of who you're handing the farm to. No matter what the future holds, Ag Country is here to help you plan ahead.
East Grand Forks Green Wave Sports on YourLiveEvent.com are made possible by the Green Wave corporate sponsors, including Tim Shea's Nursery and Landscaping, Salon 222, Evergreen Insurance Agency, Border States Trophy and Awards, Leisureland RV, Northdale Oil, Shields, Custom Stripes. We ask that you please thank and patronize these sponsors of the Green Wave Athletics whenever possible.
And we have played two complete periods out here at the East Grand Forks Civic Center. I'm Joel Morgan. Thanks for joining me tonight on YourLiveEvent.com. 2-0 in East Grand Forks Green Wave as they've continued their offensive outpouring against this Fargo South Shanley team. They have put a lot of shots on goal. Credit the goaltending duel of Zach Sandy and Aiden Borky for their ability to make some saves against the offensive opportunities that East Grand Forks has been presented. The Green Wave got the scoring started early in the second period. It was Trey Osmus who has been a playmaker through the first two games of this season. In fact, he picked up his third assist of the year in two games back on Landon Parker's goal in the first period. Well, he'll score an even strength goal, and I think he was looking to get another assist, and somehow it took a carom in front of the crease and found its way behind Sandy. An assist was given for Grady Magner. That goal came at the 3:26 mark of the second period, and then after that, it was really just East Grand Forks getting opportunity after opportunity against South Shanley, but just not able to increase that lead. Shots in the second period, 15 for the Green Wave. That is 30 in the game, as South Shanley managed just 2 shots on goal against goaltender Cole Quirk. They have 6 shots over the course of the game. So 2-0 East Grand Forks leads through 2 periods of play. This is high school hockey on yourliveevent.com.
Halstead Telephone knows we all like choices. You can choose to have communication and data services up to 1 gigabit over a reliable state-of-the-art fiber optic network. And you can choose to have the same great services available town or country with local service and support. You can choose to have an individual service or bundle. You can choose to avoid tricky promotional pricing. You can choose unlimited data. The choice seems clear. Choose Halstead Telephone, broadband voice TV. 1-800-457-2125.
At East Grand Forks Public Schools, excellence is the expectation for every learner, every day. At East Grand Forks, they offer a number of extracurricular activities, including athletics, academic clubs, speech, drama, and many more. At ISD 595, they encourage students to participate in as many extracurricular activities as possible. They feel students will gain valuable life lessons through these activities. For more information, visit egf.k12.mn.us. Good luck, Green Wave, from the East Grand Forks Public Schools.
The Minnesota State High School League reminds us that the educational value of this event is more important than its outcome. Respect for others, including opponents and officials, is one of those values. Support today's teams with the respect they deserve. When you have a great team and great fans, a great game is practically a given. So, root for your team and enjoy every moment of today's game. This reminder is brought to you by the Minnesota State High School League.
This is high school hockey on yourliveevent.com. Tomorrow night's our first girls broadcast of the year. The Green Wave hosting the Prowlers of Thief River Falls. 5:30 JV, 7:30 varsity. Right here on yourliveevent.com. You can see our full schedule on our website, yourliveevent.com, and see past games by getting onto our YouTube channel. 2-0 East Grand Forks. Green Wave goals today. Landon Parker got a power play goal in the first period, while Trey Osman scored his first goal of the season in the second period to make it a 2-0 game. We'll step aside again. We'll get you set up for the start of the final 17 minutes of play right here on yourliveevent.com.
So much of our lives. That's why Concordia College in Moorhead, Minnesota is committed to providing clarity. We recognize that comparing colleges, especially the price, can be confusing. Concordia has always been a place where students of all economic backgrounds find success. And for next fall, we are reducing tuition by more than $15,000 so that any student who can imagine themselves at Concordia can be a Cobber. Now's the time to take a look at Concordia College, Moorhead, Minnesota. ConcordiaNow.com.
The Green Wave Sports Boosters was started in 1974 to help provide financial support through fundraising to all Green Wave high school athletic programs. With the generous help of its members and local business, the Green Wave Sports Boosters has helped our student athletes succeed and strive for excellence for 47 years. The Boosters would like to thank all current family and business members for their continued support. Go to greenwaveboosters.com for more information. Please consider becoming a member today.
I'm really happy here because on a daily basis when I get here, I'm so excited to work with the people around me.
I thoroughly like walking through the door and seeing everybody. It's just a great place to work.
Every Sunday I'm ready to come to work Monday morning. Like, we laugh and we joke, but we get work done. But I've never had a bad day here.
East Grand Forks Green Wave Sports on yourliveevent.com are made possible by the Green Wave corporate sponsors, including Up North Pizza Pub, BSN Sports, East Grand Forks Youth Basketball Association, Construction Engineers, Red River Bean and Seed LLC, Franson Bank and Trust, GW and Sons Construction, East Grand Forks Blue Line Club, Reliance Telephone and Security, and by Caulfield Studios. Please thank and patronize these sponsors of Green Wave Athletics whenever possible.
When I took over this farm from my dad, I knew our future success required making major changes in our operations. That meant adding acreage, more and bigger equipment, investing in powerful technology, hiring employees. We even started a seed business. Fortunately, working together with Grinnell Mutual and my local farm mutual, my agent was able to cover everything, giving us more trust in tomorrow.
'86-29 this year has been performing outstanding in growers' fields. As you can see, the root shape on 29s again, presenting just a great root shape all the way around. This has been our top seller this past year, and it looks to be again. This variety is just performing great out in fields.
Last few passes from the Zamboni out here at the East Grand Forks Civic Center, and we'll get you ready for our third period. East Grand Forks 2, Fargo South, no score. The Green Wave looking for their first win of the season. Fargo South looking for win number 8 of the year. Next up for the Green Wave Thursday will be a trip to Davies. They'll play Davies, then Grand Forks Central, and then a matchup against Red River, and then they will get to play the rest of their season against Minnesota schools beginning on the 2nd with a trip out to War Road. Our next broadcast of the boys after today will be that matchup Saturday the 30th against Grand Forks Red River. We'll be back with the third period. This is high school hockey on yourliveevent.com.
Is a planning season for farmers, a time when your mind is on your fields. But the shorter days doesn't mean there's less work to be done. At Sis van der Haaf, we know that lower temps won't cool your passion for production. We're continually striving to develop sugar beet varieties that thrive despite the pressures from disease and the challenges of nature. Because sharing the pride of success starts with sharing the passion to achieve it. Sis van der Haaf, a passion that grows.
We pull together in the fall when a farmer can't harvest his fields. We pull together in the spring when the water starts to rise. We pull together for our neighbors when the weather gets tough. And we pull together in our communities for those who need it most. We've pulled together then. Let's pull together now. Together we can get through this season. Stay home, get tested, isolate, quarantine.
East Grand Forks Green Wave Sports on yourliveevent.com are made possible by the Green Wave corporate sponsors, including Eagle Electric, American Federal Bank East Grand Forks, Sanford Health East Grand Forks, American Crystal Sugar Company, Little Miracles, Northland Custom Woodworking, Imprints Screen Printing, Hugo's Family Marketplace, Weber Irrigation, Achieve Therapy and Fitness, CNH Insurance East Grand Forks. Please thank and patronize these sponsors of Green Wave Athletics whenever possible.
My U of M is real, hands-on, and will get me ready for anything. Crookston is the U of M for me.
American Crystal Sugar Company, with their 4,000 plus employees and shareholders, are deeply rooted in the communities of the Red River Valley. They're committed to the sustainability and growth of their business and to improving lives in the places where we work and live by investing in people, our communities, and the future of American Crystal Sugar. Visit crystalsugar.com to learn more about scholarships, grants, volunteerism, donations, and more through the Community Roots American Crystal Giving Program. Growing strong community roots. American Crystal Sugar Company.
At East Grand Forks Public Schools, excellence is the expectation for every learner, every day. East Grand Forks Public Schools will engage and empower learners to contribute and succeed in a diverse and changing world. Today's student, tomorrow's leader. For more information on the East Grand Forks Public Schools, including teachers' pages, updates, the weekly newsletter, EGF activities and events calendars, and more, go to egf.k12.mn.us. Good luck, Green Wave, from the East Grand Forks Public Schools.
YourLiveEvent.com is grateful to be working with the East Grand Forks Public Schools to provide a video stream and play-by-play for varsity home athletic events this season. We encourage all fans to subscribe to YourLiveEvent.com YouTube channel and to like this video stream. YourLiveEvent.com is powered by R&J Broadcasting Incorporated and Halstead Telephone. If you are interested in becoming a sponsor, visit YourLiveEvent.com for more information.
There's no way to count the number of sandwiches you've packed over the years. Hard to imagine this day would come. Yeah, there's still the same fields, the same roads, the same hard work. But now they're in someone else's hands. And you couldn't be more proud of who you're handing the farm to. No matter what the future holds, Ag Country is here to help you plan ahead.
And we're just back at the third period underway here at the East Grand Forks Civic Center. I'm Joel Morgan on YourLiveEvent.com. 2-0 the lead for the Green Wave for the final 17 minutes of play.
Everybody's ready.
And we see some line changes coming for Fargo South Shanley. Colton Nestor plays the wing on this line. A new center comes out as the faceoff is won by the Green Wave. Right up court on the near side, Landon Parker with the puck. Comes up to the point to Spencer. Back to Parker. Towards the goal line off the stick of Panzer. Shot towards the goal, deflected by the defense the other way. It was William Hofer who redirected the shot, and it's cleared the length of the ice, played behind the net by Cole Quirk. Scooped up by Logan Spencer. Spencer between the circles in his own zone to Osmus. Osmus long pass near side goes to Parker. Parker to the point to Spencer to the left side. Pass to Osmus. Gets past Osmus. Picked up by Colton Nestor. And Nestor loses it on the point out of the stick of Trey Osmus. Osmus pass to Spencer, but it's knocked away at the blue line by Fargo South, Lars Hager. A minute into the final period of play, 2-0 advantage for the East Grand Forks Green Wave, looking for win number 1 on the year. Puck comes to the point. Spencer thought about the slap shot. Will feed it to Parker, who goes to Schultz. Schultz didn't get it cleanly. It is chipped away to the corner, and the Green Wave will keep control of the puck. They are on the man advantage, by the way, for 20 seconds of this period to start this period. Still in the penalty box for the South Shanley Bruins is Lang. Clear of the ice for Fargo South Shanley, and their penalty ends. They'll have control of the puck. It's on the stick. Sturluckson had it, but it was poked away, but it is kept inside of East Grand Forks zone. That allows South Shanley to get the line change they were looking for. Puck trickles to the neutral zone on the stick of Panzer. Panzer feet up court, and Parker got inside of the face of the goaltender, Borky, but could not get the backhand shot as the rebound is worked to the far circle. Under 15 minutes to play, 2-0 East Grand Forks. Puck cycled down low. Green Wave trying to get a scoring opportunity as a tip is deflected into the rafters. And I think it was touched by Cade Byer. It was hit by Cade Byer, and I thought it may have touched a Green Wave player, but it didn't. So the faceoff will be inside Fargo South zone. Faceoff won back by the Bruins. Byer tries to put it high off the boards. He can't get it clear. It goes in front of his own goal. Parker didn't get a clean backhand for East Grand Forks. Green Wave with the puck. Skating along the circle, Lubinsky, he'll lose his footing, rips a shot, and I think it hit the back of the skate of Byer in front of the net. Puck to the far boards. Gores with control for Fargo South. Gores will bring it to about the top of the circle and then loses control. Overgaard will go behind the net with it for East Grand Forks. Overgaard to Anderson. Anderson, the feed, up ice. Parker with the puck, goes in front of the net. Pass attempt went high. And excuse me, that's Smedeberg with the puck. Well, that is Landon Parker. Was Smedeberg with the puck. 8 and 9 kind of look the same when those jerseys kind of get a little crease in them as they're turning their bodies. Shot will go wide of the net, and puck into the Fargo South Shanley bench. It was off the stick of Carson Dean, face off, and the Bruins side of the ice. 13:44 left to play in the final period. 2-0 East Grand Forks leads Fargo South here on yourliveevent.com. Face off set to the corner, recovered by the Bruins. Westford, long past the length of the ice. Hopsack with the puck into the corner. Tanner Kirkaby is going to battle out with Logan Spencer for the puck. Puck works its way behind the cage and along the boards and out of East Grand Forks zone. It's recovered by Hofer. Hofer pass along to the near side, picked up by South. Long shot from about the blue line by Hopsack is smothered by Cole Quirk. 13:15 left in the game. East Grand Forks trying to snap that 2-game losing skid that starts their shortened season. South Shanley trying to come back here to get win number 8 of the year. Face-off won by the Bruins, and it's turned and worked towards the goal by Tanner Kirkaby. And I'm not sure Cole Quirk saw it cleanly the first time. Just the 8th shot on goal all game for Fargo South. 34 shots on goal for East Grand Forks. Face-off goes back behind East Grand Forks net, recovered by Anderson. Anderson comes to Beauchamp. Beauchamp on the near side will pass to Lubinsky. Lubinsky across the other end is able to find Brandon Anderson. Anderson chips it up court to Parker. Parker in front of the net. It's poke checked away, but recovered by Lubinsky in the corner. Lubinsky went to Parker, and it went into the glove of Aiden Borkey, and that will be frozen with 12:48 left in the game. Teams will make some changes. First goal came for Landon Parker, his 3rd goal of the season, assisted by Trey Osmus. Osmus would get a goal of his own, his first of the year, at the 14:23 mark of the second period. South Shanley gets a shot ripped from the circle. Colton Nestor got the shot. East Grand Forks turns it into an odd man rush. Knocked down with the puck, Landon Parker. Puck is loose on the far boards. And a shot from the post, from the point, comes from Trey Osmus, and it took a bounce and was stopped by Bork, the goaltender. 12:25 left in this game. Faceoff was trapped at the circle, picked up by Fargo South Shanley's John Gores, and then Gores will lose it into the crowd, or I believe it went into the South Shanley bench. $12:18 left in the game, 2-0 East Grand Forks. Face-off in the neutral zone. Sent down ice off the stick of Grady Magner, I believe, was the one who sent it down low. And it is frozen by Fargo South. So the Green Wave will get a face-off inside of Bruins territory. Bruins zone. It's worked back to the point. Osmus takes the long shot. Rebound is lost behind the net and recovered by the Bruins. Bruins try to get it clear along the boards. It was a high, hard shot that didn't clear for Wedge. And a battle along the boards is sent down low. And Trey Osmus tried to rip it down low, and it went into the netting. And he gave a point to John Gores, to the official, trying to tell Gores that, no, it was, they're trying to tell the official that it was Gores who was the last to touch, and the officials will agree. Face-off cleared out of the zone by South and sent down ice. Carson Dean with the clear. John Lang with the clear. But the breakout is East Grand Forks. Parker's pass came off a skate and is still not controlled cleanly in the neutral zone. Then grabbed by Carson Dean. And Dean tried to send it back the other way. Approaching 11 minutes left to play in this game. 2-0 East Grand Forks leading the South Shanley Bruins, and the Bruins send it into the Green Wave zone. Quirk will clear it up ice. East Grand Forks trying to make some changes. Fargo South doing the same. Tanner Kirkeby, lead scorer for Fargo South with the puck, puts it in front of the net, and it's ripped on goal and covered by Quirk. Actually, it came loose. West took the big shot, and he wouldn't find the back of the net. Another shot attempt misses left for Fargo South. And it is cleared down ice. Beauchamp with the big clear, and East Grand Forks felt the most defensive pressure they've seen all game. They needed that clear. They get it. 10:37 left to play. Face off in Green Wave zone. Trapped at the circle, worked up to Seth Aker. Aker chips it past the goal line, the center line to the goal line, and it will be an icing. He was about a step or two behind the center line, and the face-off will come back inside of East Grand Forks zone. Looking at 10:29 left to play, 2-0 Green Wave. Brady Magner will take the face-off. Actually, I believe that is Jackson Panzer taking the face-off. See a lot of changes coming to the lines as we progress into later parts of this game. As behind the net, Logan Spencer. Spencer high off the glass and down the ice. They'll wave off the icing as there's players in the vicinity. No, they will not. They will call the icing. I thought I had heard the officials say no ice, but an icing call comes, and the face-off back in East Grand Forks zone. Top line out there for both teams. Face-off worked in the board, trying to rip a shot off the point. Offsack tried to rip the shot, and now we're going to see a hand pass call. Hand pass called for the Bruins. And the face-off on South zone. Bruins will bring 4 new players out on the ice. Colt Nestor's line comes out. Nestor will face off against Landon Parker. Parker wins the face-off to the point. Shot from Logan Spencer. Caroms off a few skates and is picked up by the Bruins. Carson Dean will clear it across center ice. It comes off the glass and behind the net. Trey Osmus clears it out along the boards. Pass to Parker. Parker gets bumped off the puck. It goes behind the net. Schultz with control of the puck to the corner to Parker. Parker drops it back onto the stick of Osmus. Osmus behind the net looking to dish it off to someone. Comes out the other end of the ice, or the net. Will take a shot in front of the crease. No one can get a tip on it. That is picked up by Parker. Parker clears it the width of the ice on the near side, and it's chipped the other way by South Shanley. Picked up by Trey Osmus. Osmus will come to Logan Spencer. Spencer, the big clear down ice. Defensive changes coming for the East Grand Forks Green Wave. South Shanley trying to catch him off guard. Puck on the stick of Gores. Gores gets it chipped away. It is along the glass at the far side. That was Scarprud with the puck. Odd man rush. East Grand Forks shot attempt by Panzer. Comes off the skate of South's defense. 8:47 left in the game. 2-0 East Grand Forks. We are in the final period of play. Shot on goal directed towards the glass by Olsenowski and put into the neutral zone, picked up by Brandon Anderson. Anderson with the feed to Lubinsky, will get by Lubinsky. Strike that was Magner who was battling for the puck in the corner. Puck will come back up to the point, mishandled by Overgaard. Laying with the puck, poke checked away and cleared out of the zone by Anderson, but recovered by Lang. Lang gets stalled near the blue line. Tanner Kirkerby comes in, works to the corner. Kirkerby saw Overgaard coming in and held up. Overgaard gets the hit. The puck moves away into the possession of the Green Wave, and it's chipped towards the south bench, picked up by Lang in the neutral zone and sent deep inside of East Grand Forks zone behind their goaltender. South Shanley wants to make a line change under 8 minutes left to play. They're trying to get a goal here as well, down 2-0. Plenty of time for South Shanley to try to come back into this game. Puck in the far corner. Offset for South Shanley will feed the puck up to the point, and a shot attempt will miss to the cage wide right for Will Hofer. Offset behind the net, stops behind the goal line, looking to pass on to someone, on to the point. Pass over to Spainer near side. Spainer went across for the one-timer. Offset was not in position as the puck now in the corner. Big slapper along the boards for Spencer. Spencer gets the clear and will be an icing against East Grand Forks. Faceoff will go into the Green Wave zone, but they have felt some pressure this period. East Grand Forks has managed 3 shots on goal, 5 shots on goal for South Shanley. Bruins down 2-0, 7:14 left to play. Nestor chips the faceoff down low, but the defense able to beat him out. It was Beauchamp who beat him out for the puck, and it's cleared by East Grand Forks. Puck in the neutral zone. It was handled by Carson Dean. Dean is knocked down, but puts it inside of Green Wave zone. Pass comes across the goal from Osmus. Finds Beauchamp, back to Osmus. Osmus will lose the puck, and it's worked out of the corner for Fargo South. Pass came across the goal mouth, but no one was there to redirect the rebound. Here comes the Green Wave, working on the near board, Stocker. Stocker drops it back behind the net to Avery. Avery loses the puck at his feet. It's picked up by Aker. Aker across to Avery and now to the corner, and South tries to get a clear. It was lifted in the air, but not a whole lot behind it. It's bumped back into the zone and a goal! Seth Aker will make it 3-0 with his first goal of the season. The Bruins, or the Green Wave, have now scored a goal each period. Aker's first goal of the game, or season, first goal of his career, 3-0 Green Wave. We'll see who they credit the assist to. Goal comes with 6:10 left to play in the game.
East Grand Forks, Green Wave goal, first of his varsity career, scored by number 27, Seth Acker. With the assist to number 2, Trey Osmus.
So Trey Osmus will get the assist on Acker's goal. For Osmus, that is his 3rd point of the game. 3-0 East Grand Forks, trying to make it 4-0, and the pass attempt gets deflected into the netting. Parker trying to buy Schultz, so Acker the goal. Junior playing in his 3rd career game, gets his first goal. Nearing 5.5 left to play. Green Wave with a 3-0 lead. Puck in South shown. Shot on goal. That will go behind the net. Green Wave able to keep it inside South zone. It is Smittenberg with the puck. Tries to put it in front of the net. Comes off the stick of Panzer. Puck now in the corner. Panzer with the puck. Panzer tries to work his way around as he comes to the corner. Drops this one back behind him onto the stick of Stocker, rather onto the stick of Magner, and it is cleared by South. Puck goes in front of the net, and it is covered by the goaltender Quirk. South did have some numbers in front of the net, but they were unable to get a clean shot on goal. 4:59 left to play, 3-0 East Grand Forks. Parker, Osmus, and Acker with a goal apiece in the game. 3-point performance by the junior defenseman Trey Osmus. Osmus with the goal and 2 assists. 5 points on the season. Faceoff goes behind the net for the Green Wave. 4:47 to go in the game. Puck at the circle. East Grand Forks trying to get the clear. It is Beauchamp who puts it off the glass, and it's going to be an icing call. And we're going to get a whistle from the official. Checking positions on the faceoff. The faceoff comes behind the net. It is scooped up by Beauchamp. Beauchamp along the glass near side, and it's sent down for a shot on goal. That is deflected back towards the glass. .420 left in the game. Odd man rush. Pass comes to the circle, but Lubinski can't keep it on his stick. Kept in the zone by East Grand Forks. Pass to Parker, but it's by Brody Schultz. Puck behind the net. 4 minutes left to play in this game. 4 minutes from East Grand Forks potentially getting their first win of the season. Cleared out by South. Picked up by Garrett Beauchamp. Beauchamp sent it across the blue line. Picked up by Schultz. Schultz gets a pass. Shots, not a whole lot behind it on Parker, but rebound recovered by East Grand Forks. One-timer, that goes high of the cage. Shot for Logan Spencer. Spencer looking for his first goal of the season. Puck out in the corner. Grabbed by Schmittenberg. Put in front of the net. Another shot comes from Spencer. Spencer doesn't get a lot on it. Kept inside by East Grand Forks. The Green Wave controlling the zone. And now South will get a clear. Upsack with the clear. Will come up along the circle. Will stop. Let his teammates come in and help. Passes in front of the net. It's through the stick of Colton Nestor and picked up by East Grand Forks. Nearing 3 minutes left in this game. Green Wave have outshot South 37-12. .306 to go. Face off in the Green Wave zone. Face off to the circle. It is grabbed by Schmittenberg. Schmittenberg, far boards, looking to go the length of the ice. Gets a shot on goal. It's in! Circle to circle, end of the ice, end of the ice. That will be his second of the season. In fact, the second of his career. 4-0 for the Green Wave. Schmittenberg had a goal on Saturday against Grand Forks Central. Gets one today. I believe that one will be unassisted.
Scored by number 8, Caleb Schmiedeberg. With the assist, number 17, Jackson Panzer.
So Panzer will get the assist on Schmiedeberg's goal.
Schmiedeberg is second of the season from Panzer.
That is Panzer's 4th point of the season. So Schmiedeberg gets his second goal in as many games, and a shot will miss the net for Tommy Ellis for East Grand Forks. Under 3 minutes to play, a 4-0 lead for the Green Wave. Odd man rush comes for South. Shot on goal, it's in. So South will break the shutout. It's John Lang with the goal. And it's a 4-1 game. .229 left to play.
Fargo South San Jen, the goal scored by number 29, John Lang. The assist, number 16, John Moore.
So Cole Quirk was about 2.5 minutes away from a shutout, but shutout kind of a personal number. I think he will be happy to be the winning goalie tonight and get the first win of the season for East Grand Forks. Far corner, Zach Stocker with the puck. Now in the corner, controlled by South. And Spainer with the puck, loses it, but his teammate Scarperud there to recover and clears the puck down ice. Under 2 minutes left to play. East Grand Forks looking for a win. So we head into Thursday with a trip out to Fargo to play Davies. Minute 40 to go. And don't forget to tune in tomorrow night. We'll have East Grand Forks girls hockey. They will play Thief River Falls right here on yourliveevent.com. Puck chipped off the glass near side and goes the length of the ice. Icing call against Fargo South. Stops time with a minute 29 to play. Face off in the Bruins' end of the ice. Comes back near the circle. Chipped along the boards. Beauchamp will chip it along the boards. Sent back out by Fargo South. Now Beauchamp gets the deep clear inside of South territory. Approaching a minute left to play in this game. South will freeze the puck, and we have exactly 1 minute left to go. Stay tuned after this. We'll get our scoring summary here and wrap things up on yourliveevent.com. (4-1) East Grand Forks advantage. Puck in the corner for the Green Wave. And sent up to Frost at the point. Frost will send it right back down low. Now played behind the nets for Fargo South. Puck to Kirkerby. Will go to Lang, who has the lone goal on the night for South. Now behind the net, controlled by Beauchamp for the Green Wave. 20 seconds left in this game. East Grand Forks will improve to 1-2 on the year. South Shanley will fall to 7-3. The Green Wave will get the win here when this one becomes final, and it will. Our final score here tonight at the East Grand Forks Civic Center. East Grand Forks 4, Fargo South 1. Our post-game show is next here on yourliveevent.com.
East Grand Forks Green Wave Sports on yourliveevent.com are made possible by the Green Wave corporate sponsors, including Tim Shea's Nursery and Landscaping, Salon 222, Evergreen Insurance Agency, Border States Trophy and Awards, Leisureland RV, Northdale Oil, Shields, Custom Stripes. We ask that you please thank and patronize these sponsors of the Green Wave Athletics whenever possible.
Halstead Telephone knows we all like choices. You can choose to have communication and data services up to 1 gigabit over a reliable state-of-the-art fiber optic network. And you can choose to have the same great services available town or country with local service and support. You can choose to have an individual service or bundle. You can choose to avoid tricky promotional pricing. You can choose unlimited data. The choice seems clear. Choose Halstead Telephone, broadband voice TV. 1-800-457-2125.
On our post-game show, a win for East Grand Forks. Our final score here tonight, 4-1 Green Wave. They are now 1-2 on the year. A trip out to Fargo Thursday, while South Shanley will fall on the season to 7-2. A lot of shots on goal put on by the Green Wave. It was 39 shots compared to 13 for South Shanley. The Bruins would not get on the scoreboard until late in this game. East Grand Forks got the scoring start in the first period. Landon Parker scored the power play goal, assisted by Trey Osmus and Logan Spencer. First period would end with 1-0 East Grand Forks. And then at the 3:26 mark of the second period, Trey Osmus, an even strength goal, his first goal of the season. Grady Magner will get the assist, 2-0 going into the final period of play. East Grand Forks would run the score up to 4-0. It was Seth Ocker, his first goal of the season. Trey Osmus, the assist. Osmus would finish the game with 3 points. And then at the 14:02 mark of the final period of play, it was Cole Smedeberg with the even strength goal. Jackson Panzer with the assist. 4-0 would be the score. South Shanley finally got on the score sheet. John Lang scoring the goal with the 14:31 mark. John Gores with the assist. Ben Spainer also getting the assist on that goal. And that is how the game would come to an end. Zach Sandy played the first 24 minutes of the game. He made 17 saves against 19 shots. Aiden Borky came in to play the final 26 minutes of the game. He made 20 saves against 22 shots. Both goaltenders allowed 2 goals against. Cole Quirk played all 51 minutes for East Grand Forks. He stopped 13 of the 14 shots he faced to get the victory here tonight. So East Grand Forks with the win, their first of the year. They are now 1-2 on the season. Thursday they will play in Fargo. Our next broadcast seems like a little ways away for the East Grand Forks boys hockey team. Our next broadcast will come up on the 30th when they play here at home against Red River. Well, our next broadcast of hockey will be tomorrow night. It will be Thief River Falls to play the East Grand Forks girls. That's our first broadcast of the girls this season. Coverage for that will begin at 5:30 with junior varsity at 7:30 right here on yourliveevent.com. That will do it. Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Joel Morgan for Your Live Event. Remind you of our final score, East Grand Forks 4, Fargo South Shanley 1. This has been high school hockey on yourliveevent.com.